Hey to anyone who's watching, just doing a little bit of GTA Freemode stuff at the moment, and we'll get to the other stuff later on. Still determined on the numbers of the kind of people that we have on tonight from the crew. So it'll either be a heist or it'll be some Smugglers Run stuff based on the numbers we have on. Obviously, you need 4 people to launch the heist, and we tend, because we have our own tactics and strategies, we pretty much tend to guys who actually know that, my wife included. So we'll see how many people come on later on. In the meantime, just gonna do a little bit of random live stream stuff, just for your entertainment. If you're looking for something to have on in the background, like I do sometimes, sometimes it's just nice to have on a little bit of footage just while you're doing whatever you're doing. And oh yeah, that's it basically. Just gonna keep doing a bit of import export stuff. I've just resupplied my hangar, got a dead session, which I'm just going to invite my crew to. Whether or not it stays a dead session is another thing altogether. But once we start the heists, if we're doing a heist,
so this car's being used in a stunt on a movie set. Head over there and take the car. But look out, you probably won't be able to get out unless you complete the stunt yourselves.
If you forgive me just a second, I'm just going to add Ash into the chat channel. There we go, and we're back. Okay, so yeah, probably not going to need this chopper for the thing, but just going to do, like I was doing the other night, just a bunch of random import export missions and free mode stuff, just in the run up to tonight's activity. Yeah, it really is a shame that you can't fast travel in this game. Well, not without using the heist option anyway. If anyone doesn't know what I'm on about there, if you start up a heist, you can quickly fast travel back to your office if you activate the heist quick launcher in basically the text message that Lester sends you will teleport you back to your heist apartment, and then you're already back in the city if you like anywhere up north. Now what I'm going to do, what I'm doing always, just going to show you a couple of tactics I use just to make these missions a little bit easier. Since we know if you complete the stun jump, the car is going to land around about here, make it a little bit easier and quicker. You still got to go through all the slow, sinky sand, and you still got to get away. There. Yeah, biggest tip I have for this mission, and the same goes for every little mission, keep your eye on that guy right over there, and always go enter the car on the opposite side to what he's on, and also watch out for this guy, the guy walking towards you right now, little security guard. As soon as he turns around and walks away, then that's your chance to go and jump in the car. Go on, turn around, and that's it. You don't need to shoot anybody. All you gotta do then is set off. to this. I was the biggest adversary against the Cargo Bob. I must admit, for a long time. Now it's one of my favourite vehicles just for doing quick pickups. Currently I've got my wife's character, Crowfox, in the session as well. She'll be playing in a little minute. She's just doing her other business at the moment. If you do have any wives, or you are a female, or if you're even like a male and you like makeup, then she's currently doing a business as well. If you've heard of the makeup company Unique, she basically does a bunch of videos for them, and if you're looking for her website, it's actually beautytherapy.com. A little bit of a nice plug there for her, which I'm sure she'll appreciate. Yeah, you can also find her on Facebook as well, if you search for that same thing. I'm not sure yet exactly how much live stream I'm going to do. Basically, just a little bit until everyone's ready for us to start. Then I'll start a completely fresh live stream. So if at any point you do tune in, or you are on catch up to watch it from the beginning, then I'll be probably, by the time this live stream ends, it's probably when everyone will be on, and we'll be doing a gun running session, or we'll be doing a heist. Preferably a heist, because we haven't done one for a long time, and not that it really earned you that much money, but we're planning on doing the Pacific Standard, which is pretty much our crew's speciality. I mean, we have all the tactics that pretty much down now. We've hit the 10 million reward over various different people 3 times, so I think it's definitely one that we have managed to actually nail down pretty well. Even though Rockstar have actually fixed a lot of the things that we used to use as a quick escape or a little exploit to try and get the cars out of the garage and things like that, and they've fixed the one where you could actually retrieve your Karuma now, unfortunately, so we had to work around it, but we found different ways. Same with the rest of the missions. We've got various different stuff that we do just to make the missions a little bit easier and to make us survive it easier a lot longer as well. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing the Pacific Standard job done as one long live stream, then don't forget to check it out later. Turn the music up just in case I get any copyright stuff on it. I know GTA is pretty good for blocking the music, so we'll see. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I've actually got enough cars now to do a quick solo delivery, because both Ash and Shell's character are in the session. That'll mean that I don't get the NPCs coming after me. By the NPCs I mean the ones in the blue cars who usually come after you when you try to deliver. By having one person sit out when you're trying to deliver, and it's, well, at least one person sits out when you're trying to deliver, then you basically you don't have any of the NPC coming after you. They just rely on the fact that those people are probably going to come after you. But if you're playing a dead session like we always do, then you're going to have it a lot easier. Okay, right. So do a bit of delivering now. deliver a single car for now, and we'll see how it goes from there. My overall warehouse percentage, I think, is at the moment is on about 70%, so I can pick up to 80%, but not go past that. And a nice little choice of cars here. I'm going to go with the FMJ this time.
We know what we've got to do. Your own personal DMV.
You can tell when you've been doing this
Not bad. Yes.
too much when you can just fly through the menus like that without even needing to even think about it. The only time you ever do on a couple of cars is when you accidentally end up on the horn section, because the menus are a little bit different for those cars. Okay, so we're off.
It's
Trying my hardest to get the maximum amount of money on this, because my character could really use it at the moment after all the mishaps and failed business ventures. Ooh. Nah. Okay. Too busy looking at where to turn off again, so no problem with this one. Right. There you go. First turn off. Done. Right, so that's the first delivery done of the night. Not a full one, not a full thing on, but it means at least I'm back up to 3 million again now. Right, and if you can hear the background, that's my wife doing her makeup videos now on live stream, on both YouTube and Facebook. Okay, so next pickup. Again, for those who missed, oh, looks like we've got somebody in our session. Yeah, for those people who missed our live stream the other day, or it didn't appeal to them, basically what I've done lately, I used to be in the main CEO tower there, the one that's the top of the skyline, just over the top of the helicopter there, and I moved down from that Maze Bank one all the way down to the Lombard Bank, mostly because I want to try and keep all my businesses on this coastline, since I've got my hangar now moved from the middle of the Sonora Desert over to outside Zancudo. I moved my hangar from the centre of the runway all the way up to the edge of the runway, and it's a lot better. When you're bringing in your planes, it just means you've got that little bit extra runway instead of trying to crash land it right outside the hangar or try and manoeuvre through all the crates and everything that are outside there. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier, and to have the bunker so close, I mean, you're literally now a stone's throw. At some point, hopefully during this little mini live stream, I'll be able to take you over there and show you as well the way I've got my layout basically. In fact, if I get a mission so I go out that way, I'll do it during the course of a mission. Okay, so next. been trying to, for the purpose of the live stream, so I've been trying to change my character's style each and every single time I want to keep it interesting. So let's see, vehicle warehouse. So we're on, as you can see, we're on 70% at the moment. That is the safe limit at the moment. You can go up to 80, but do not ever go beyond 80%, because if you do, you're going to start earning the top mid-range cars again as well. Basically, when you picking up cars, I touched on this in the last video, but for those people who didn't actually catch that, if you pick up the standard mid-range cars, hold on to them, and basically once you've picked up a certain amount of standard mid-range cars, they will plateau at 50%. Sell any top range cars you get within that time, so all you're picking up is standard mid-range. Don't sell any standard or mid-range cars. They will basically max out, but they'll be capped at the 50% mark on this bar, and then when you carry on picking up after that, you'll get nothing but top range car, top range car, top range car. Top range cars that I hold on to personally are the Z-Type, the Roosevelt, the Mamba and the Sterling, because they're a bit of a nightmare to try and drive in one piece. Guaranteed you're pretty much going to crash anything anyway, but myself personally, I hang on to those 4 cars, so that takes me up to 60%. Another 4 cars on top of that, and you've got your 70%, and another 4 cars, which I'll be picking up throughout this course of this session, will take you up to 80%. So yeah, you've got quite a lot in there. What I'm going to do is source 1 more car, then I'm going to go over to the hangar and I'm going to do a bit of smuggling. So until everybody's ready, I'm going to try and get quite a few different bits of business venture done. Right, so we've got a T20. That's actually one of my favourite cars to drive when you're doing the import-export stuff.
So, this car is being used in a photo shoot of some kind. Ignore the flashing light.
Alrighty, oh great, Sonora Desert one. Right, so that's a bit of a distance away. So what I'm going to do is use one of my usual tricks. I'm going to go over to the Sonora Desert, pick up the cargo bob first, take out the enemies, and then cargo bob the thing all the way back. Because otherwise it's just a pain in the ass driving through the hills and then into the city all the way to the other end of the map. I did consider at one time moving my garage from where I have it, but the nearest one that appealed to me was actually an LSIA, and you've got to drive all the way up there. So it's where it's like a paint spray. Alright, so Grand Sonora Desert, yeah, it's the one by the oil rig platforms. Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, my strategy on pretty much any mission at the moment is pick up the cargo bob from the nearest thing if I don't already have it, or wait for the mission, complete the main objective if it's on a timed thing, and then go get the cargo bob and come back to the car rather than taking the car to the cargo bob, because that's when you get your NPC spawns. So yeah, there's the enemy. Hey Ash. Ashley's now joined the channel. If you hear me talking to myself, Ash, because I'm doing a live stream before the live stream. Howdy. Oh, Cici. You talking Spanish again?
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, madam.
That's French, you moron. It says we. Oh, that's French. Yeah, one thing I actually noticed whenever you send a message, I watched back the live stream we did the other day, and whenever your messages pop up on screen, it records the fact you're sending a message, but it completely basically blacks it out, so you can't see anything. So people can see when you're talking, they just can't see what you're talking, what you're saying, even. The hangers glow in a funny colour there. But both of them are. That's weird. That hanger and that hanger are showing up with a heat glow. Huh. Oh, it's changed again now. Down a little bit out of sight because I don't want to have the engine shot to pieces before I even get a chance to get in the car. Oh, well. Okay, I thought I was nearer than what I was. Never mind. Damn expanded map. A little bit far away, we'll have a way to run back, so get a bit closer before I let these guys fall ahead. Okay, stand by. Yeah. Splat. Maybe jumping up on top of that truck wasn't the best idea. Yeah, nice try. Eye behind the tires. Right. That's all of it. Okay, over to the cargo boat. Never mind if I see the damn car, it's right there in the middle of the spotlight. Where another one of my little tips will come in handy. If I was to take off right now, you'd probably have to spend most of your time climbing to get over the hills. If you want a good head start, obviously point yourself in the right direction first. Try to stop yourself from moving too far forwards. Climb to a really good height, and then as soon as you see them spawn in, after you. For it any second. Right, we're actually pretty good height there anyway, so I'm just going to go for it. There you go, there comes the enemy. And the enemy is now underneath me, so they've got a lot harder of a job to catch up with you. Most times you can make it there without them laying a single shot on you, so it's just a good way of saving a bit of money and saving you a lot of hassles, especially if you don't want to keep replacing the cargo boat. Guaranteed that's a bit easier now. If you have got if you use the tips video they uploaded with the Smugglers Run content, you actually see that you can actually put your cargo bob and your buzzard and any other Pegasus vehicle that you own inside your aircraft hangar, and then customize them to your own thing. That way, when you spawn, it then makes it possible to not only spawn that as a personal vehicle, but you can also have multiple versions of the same vehicle out at one time. So take example a buzzard. You can have your CEO provided buzzard, you can have the Pegasus buzzard, and you can have the personal vehicle version of a buzzard all spawned out at the same time. So that's up to 3 helicopters. Finally caught me. Not as bad as if it was just trying to take off from back there. I prefer doing the one when let you get the wind farm, because you can maneuver in between all the little power towers like this. Oh, yeah. Not so bad. Chopper's only just starting to smoke, and we're right over the restricted zone where they can't come. Car hasn't took any damage, which is the most important thing. There you go. So that's another one done. Like I said, for anybody tuning in, you'll be. Look, this is just a live stream before the main live stream. Just a
And that car is securely warehoused. Come back and log on to Secure Serve if you want to take a pass at another.
And then we'll be doing a full live stream of either the heists or the gun run, depending on, not gun run, sorry, the Smugglers Run. Depending on basically if we have our the usual team on. I mean, out of our 5. Well, we have got about 6 main members, but one of them's hardly on these days. So if either myself, Church, Ash, Lex, or Mrs. is able to get on, then we'll still have one of our combination of them 5 to be able to actually do it. Myself and Ash obviously is on now. My wife's character is set up and ready, just in case we don't get any of the usual crew on. So all we'll need eventually is one more player, and we'll be able to get started on the heists. All in one live stream. There may be a couple of breaks in between, and unfortunately I can't exactly edit them out, but what we'll try and do is just try and keep it fairly entertaining in between. Basically by either getting somebody to transport us from one location to the other, so at least something's always going on, you're not just standing still, or I don't know, just doing something. And the cargo box, out of juice. Try and keep over the road, at least that way I've still got a chance of getting traffic. Stay. Uh-oh, now it's on fire. Oh, you're still kind of to offer me your ride. Now time to completely ruin this guy's car. Yeah. Okay, so my next destination, try and go down to the Zancudo hangar. I'm going to do what I said before. I'm going to do a couple of pickups, at least that way. Not going to do any deliveries as far as the Smugglers Run stuff goes today, but I'm just going to do a couple of pickups. That way, next time I do a Smugglers Run live stream, that I'll have a bit more stock to deliver than I had last time. Unfortunately, we only picked up so many within that hour, but leaving poor Ash with nothing to do. Apart from chase around left me on the map. Are you still laughing at the doo-doo, Ash? I said doo-doo, yes. Oh no. As you can see, we have a lot of fun on our sessions. Half the time it's just the things we come out with and crack each other up. There's one good thing with owning a property on Zancudo now. I no longer have to try and jump the fence every time I want to get in. So now, where before, and the people that will remember from the other live stream when I did on the gun run, this was actually my old hangar. I now no longer have that one, even though it was one of the biggest ones on the base. Doesn't really make a difference on the inside. The inside interiors are all pretty much the same anyway, regardless of how big the outer hangar is. This is now my new hangar, which in relation to where my new bunker is, I mean my old bunker was somewhere over here in the desert somewhere, and as you can see there's my hangar, there's my bunker. So if you want to do gun running as well as smuggling at the same time, just makes it a lot easier to go back and replenish your stock. Me personally, I purchase it now because I make enough money doing the other activities anyway, so I don't really need to keep picking them up. But for the benefit of today, if there is any pickups need to be done, I might do one or two. But for now, I'm just going to do one quick Smugglers mission while we're waiting for the others to come on. Still set up in here, all my edited vehicles. Again, if you missed the video for how to achieve this, and you haven't, or if you don't already know it yourself, then I published this on the first day. I'm quite proud to say that the video I actually put out about this was one of the first ones out there. So I'm not claiming that I discovered it, but I was definitely one of the first ones to actually discover and make a video about it. You can check it out on the channel, and you'll probably see just how many views it has got at the actual moment, which is quite a lot. So feel free to check it out, and it basically shows you how to achieve this by getting your Pegasus vehicles moved inside here and recolored. Newly decorated office as well, and a bit warmer feel to it. Right, as normal, I'm going to stick with the narcotics, chemicals, and the other stuff that gets you the most. Again, there's another video out there.
Merryweather might be an army without a country, but it does have the cargo we're chasing in a fighter plane. So how about you take another fighter plane, shoot them down, and collect the freight from the wreckage? That sounded easier in my head.
We've got the one of my favourite missions where you have to shoot down all the enemy aircraft. By the way, Ash, when you're ready to do a multi-sale, just let us know, because I've got enough cars. I'm probably well, almost overfilled. Just doing a couple of hangar stuff now, and then check on the bunker. Because I think the bunker's nearly ready to sell as well. place over the city. Got your second, cool. Yeah, it looks like I've got the... Not yet, mate. I'm just in the middle of a Smugglers Run mission. Basically, it's the dogfight over the city with the jets. He's out there. In fact, if you look out below, there's a bunch of airplanes probably coming down on top of you. Gotcha. That was a pretty sharp turn for a jet. And another one down. Another one down. All these planes are just falling out of the sky now. You're mine. Come on, follow me. Right. Up. Oh, great. Another wave of jets. Oh, yes, that's more like it. A dogfight bonus. Oh, there goes the package anyway. Let's take out this last guy. I'm not getting shot down while I'm trying to pick up the package. Right. Right now. Leave this at the top of the hill. No. Okay. If I leave it there, I might still get back airborne with it. Still pushing the R3 button in to try L3 button to sprint. Too much Ghost Recon, I think. Right, hopefully I can get airborne again before anything major comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Shit. Come back. No. Ah, damn, that was disastrous. Uh oh. I need to get out of here quick before them choppers blast me to pieces. Come on, come on, come on, come on, fly. Oh, you git. And the plane's going to fall back down the hill again. Whoa, okay. That came out of nowhere. Seemed to have this problem last time with the mission. Unless you can catch the package in mid-air. He's going down. And of course a jet comes in now. Just to make things more fun. Package. Another one down. I think it's fair to say that the plane's destroyed, wherever it was. Chopper. Ah, can't even see it. At least it didn't blow up my chopper anyway, not this time. Oh, come on. This is like a bizarre case of deja vu all over again. Right, this time. Wow, okay. Get the package. Take out the chopper. Get the hell out of here before another chopper turns up and kills you. Right. Not this time, pal. This time we're on even footing. Go, 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 go. Yeah, following this thing, I'm going to quickly check my bunker, but then I'm all set. So I've got a funny feeling I might be nearly ready to deliver as well. Jets coming around for an attack. Oh, I didn't see it until it was too late. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear it as well because of the noise in the background. This is not good. What else fails? Resort back to what you know in GTA. Whoa! Friggin' hell! Okay, where the hell is this package I'm supposed to get? Buried in a tree somewhere. Alrighty. Oh, there. It's still parachuting down. Took the tyre out. And the other one. I will make it back to the base, I'm determined. One way or another. I am friggin' making it back to that base. You can shoot all you want. I'm going back to the base. Got 7 minutes left, so I've got plenty of time. Come on, Jet, do your best. I'd like to see you try and shoot while I'm in there. Mind you, military won't care. Ah, massive battle slide with no tyres. Oh, correction, 2 tyres on that side. Come on, slide. Don't slide too much though. Okay, we're coming up to the drop off, and the Jets looks like he's zeroing in on me again. Here he comes. Yep. Jesus. Jeez. Haha, I win. Oh crap. That was nearly a very bad ending. Oh no. Right, okay, so we're now actually one stock held in the Smugglers Run again, so that's not so bad. And I'll pick up some more on that whenever I get time, and then I'm not going to do a full delivery like I did the first time. It's not worth the time and effort, to be honest. I love the missions, I really do. They're some of the best I've ever done on the game. Minus the really stupid ones like escorting the Titan and having to take out the antenna things over and over again. Those are the 2 most repeated annoying ones. But yeah, pretty much the rest of the missions I absolutely love. Let's quickly check the hangar to make sure I don't need to do a delivery just yet. If I do, then I'll finish the video off with that for now until we get the session later on. It's don't know where everybody else who watches is from, but what I'm in the UK, so it's like 10:07 PM here now. So we'll probably get started within the hour anyway. Oh, there you go, Ash. Whenever you sorted, mate, my bunker is ready to deliver. And I can come over and help you with your cars then. Well, we can both do the cars. Might as well squeeze this in as the final part of the video. And the character looks like she's been shot in the mouth. Yeah, that got a very bad cold sore. Damn, if that doesn't require any Zavirax, I don't know what will. Okay, my party just dropped. Party chat just dropped, should I say. I tell you what, actually, what I'm going to do, instead of ending it with the live stream on this, I think I'm going to call it there, and we'll see. Let's have a quick look where Ash is. Just in case the live stream goes off. Okay, right, I'm going to end this live stream here. Thank you very much for anyone who has watched this on replay and who has popped in along the way. Stay tuned later on if you can still hear me, because I'm going to be doing either a heist or some more work on the hangar. Basically, Smugglers Run work. So stay tuned for that later on when more people are on. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I'm Crowangel Gaming, and don't forget to leave a like on the video. See you later.